And I also just want to ask a bit more about this. Who is Dirk Larchmont, for people that don't know?
Well, since I had written a bunch of monologues and scenes, when I was like, it actually came to me pretty quickly when I was talking to everyone about, oh, maybe I'll do this as like a full-length play and just put it all together. I immediately was like, oh, I'll have like a made-up playwright to, say these are all written by this fake guy named Dirk Larchmont. Because in high school, I did theater because I was a theater nerd. My friends and I were auditioning for some spring play, and maybe we were seniors and like the seniors never got cast in the spring play because we all had senioritis and weren't, like maybe it was like something like that. I think it was something very low stakes where we knew we wouldn't get cast or something. And we were like, oh, well, let's audition and write our own monologues. And then we can all go in there and say, this is from this play by this made up playwright. And I don't know who came up with that name, but the name was Dirk Larchmont. And so I just somehow remembered it and thought that would be really fun to tie all of these different pieces together as if they were like the work of one man over several decades. And then that gave me a lot of like fun exploration into like, oh, what's the context of this piece if it came from like a larger play? Like, who is this person and what is this about? And so that was kind of like a fun thing to imagine. And when I was in high school and like getting really serious about acting and really into theater, I always, there's always like more girls than guys in theater. And so like when you want to do a scene with another actor, there's like two boys in the whole class, so it's like, okay, it's better if I could just like find a scene with two girls. And at that age, I was like looking through all these contemporary plays that, someone has to be the mom and someone has to be the daughter. And, it's like I didn't really see myself in a lot of these plays. There's a lot of amazing classic roles for women, and I love Chekhov, I love Shakespeare, I love Ibsen, I love, and there's some great female playwrights also, but I kind of discovered them more in college. And even then it's like, they're just such a small part of this, like, massive amount of work of men and male-centric plays and stuff like that. So I always felt kind of sad for my younger self, who really wanted to act in something that felt a little more like me or, something I could relate to. And so this kind of felt like that a little bit too. That's like part of Dirk Larchmont's appeal is that, he wrote all these amazing plays, all these amazing roles for women. And that's a little bit of the joke.